So you might as well go get somebody that you know can produce. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
but what we see is teams get gutted when they do this. But I will say
Browns
that
are already gutted. They're gutted just because of the Browns.
facts. Nobody wants to be there. Now you have a chance to recruit other players who want to play with a great player. But I will say, and I said 4 number ones. I think it was 3 number ones, but I'm including Baker Mayfield, who was a number 1 pick.
But he didn't get. He wasn't in the package.
No. I'm saying, but now you have to get rid of him. So this is another
That's
number
another
1.
great asset, though. That's smart on their part.
For sure.
They got Desean Watson without trading Baker Mayfield.
For
now
sure.
they can put Baker on the market.
Now a lot of people are saying that Baker Mayfield might end up in Seattle. And listen,
no,
best fit. Listen,
don't you do that.
Case.
Yeah.
We have to talk about the this.
This got it. Yeah, just quickly before we get off this, we got to definitely touch on the NFL. There's a few things that's happening in the league. First things first, let's talk about that trade for Desean Watson. Shout out to the Browns, man. They pulled the trigger, and I think it was the move of the decade.
You don't think 4 number ones is too much?
If it was, let's say, not for the Browns, because look, what you've been having this. You've had first round draft picks for the last 10 years, and what has it gotten you?
Dookie.
so you might as well go get somebody that you know can produce. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but what we see is teams get gutted when they do this. But I will say
that they're already gutted. They're gutted just because of the Browns.
Facts. Nobody wants to be there. Now you have a chance to recruit other players who want to play with a great player. But I will say, and I said 4 number ones. I think it was 3 number ones, but I'm including Baker Mayfield, who was a number 1 pick.
But he wasn't in the package.
No. I'm saying, but now you have to get rid of him. So this is another
great asset, though. That's smart on their part. They got Desean Watson without trading Baker Mayfield. Now they can put Baker on the market.
Now a lot of people are saying that Baker Mayfield might end up in Seattle. And listen, best fit. Don't you do that. Case scenario. I'm a Seattle fan. I hate Baker Mayfield, but let's not forget Baker Mayfield was very productive the year before this one. Very productive. Was a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback the year before this one. So that might be the best fit for him to go somewhere where there's no expectations, there's no superstars. You and DK Metcalf can work it out. All you're gonna give up, and honestly, when you look at what Seattle got back for Russell, they have shit. The most I'm giving up for Baker Mayfield is 2 number 2s. The most. And I'm not even trying to do that. I'll give you a 2 and a 5.
If that, I was gonna say that 5th rounder might be in that package with a 2.
But just to get him before, because I don't want to use, and we talked about this, it might have been off air, but I wouldn't want to use my number. I think they have the number 9 pick this year after that trade.
Yeah.
I would not want to use that on a quarterback. Period. Why? When you can trade a 3 and a 5 for a former number 1 pick. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, then you can build your team. You know what I mean? And it's like with a number 9, I'd rather get a franchise tackle, a franchise safety, a franchise linebacker, something like that. Something that's really gonna make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you have a better shot if you're shooting for franchise talent when you start doing those type of positions. Quarterback is too much weight, and it rarely balances out when you try to put that much on a quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you look at all it really happens, and I hope it doesn't happen. I don't like Baker Mayfield. I think you have a better chance with Kaepernick. Like at this point, like just
serious.
I'm dead ass serious. Kaepernick in Seattle will be lit.
This man hasn't played in 5 solid years. You think?
And I still take him over Baker Mayfield. That's how I feel. I just don't Baker. I just don't. Or Jimmy, like you said, Garoppolo. I'll take Garoppolo over.
Oh, that would be my number 1 shot in the door. But I think they say Pittsburgh got a shoe in for him.
Well, Trubisky's in Pittsburgh now,
and
I believe he's going to be the starter.
If he's
got Mason Rudolph as the backup, I think once they got Trubisky, I'm thinking that they no longer have plans of bringing Garoppolo in.
You're wild.
Now
you take him because you got to start to shore up that position. You have nothing. If your number 1 starting the season is Mason Rudolph, y'all didn't do y'all job. So if you got Mitchell Trubisky as your number 1, I'm not mad at that, but you got to bring in somebody to compete. You know what I mean? Like if you can get Garoppolo, now Mitchell Trubisky, you know what I'm saying? That's a good fit. Like I like that as your 1 and 2. It's like cool. You got that shored up, no problem. But yeah, I'm with you. I think Trubisky is not the worst number 1.
He's not the worst number 1. He's definitely not a I don't know.
He's
Maybe
not a threat, bro.
he's not.
He's not a threat.
You don't fear him. You don't fear him like you did young Ben. Like young Ben Roethlisberger, man. I remember I was talking to somebody at work. Like young Ben was a problem.
Bro, like, this man was a made-up character on fucking Madden, bro. He wasn't even realistic. 6'5", 240. I remember watching.
He was Josh Allen before Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen was mobile though, like that. Like that's the only difference. I think that's what really makes Josh Allen a unicorn. Like I see this man take off running, I'll be like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't be moving like this, bro. Like this nigga is skating up the field. Like
that's how big he is.
Yeah, and it has a cannon. Ain't scared of shit. Got the mentality of a champ. He's gonna get him one, bro. He's gonna get him a chip, bro.
They just got Von Miller, and I think they got
a huge steal.
That's a big one, especially in that conference. That's gonna be. Well, they got that conference pretty shored up. I don't really see the New England being too much of a threat next year. They just got rid of their all pro safety or corner, excuse me. They're gonna have some issues on the defensive side. I think.
Aren't we forgetting the defending division champs?
The Bills?
The Bills didn't win. I thought the Bengals won that division.
No, the Bengals are in the division with the Steelers, Ravens, and the Browns, and the Bills are in the division with the Dolphins, New England, and the Jets.
Okay, yeah, absolutely fucking right then.
Yeah, so that's the AFC East, and then the AFC East and AFC North. So 2 different conferences, but yeah, I do agree with you. Those are the AFC East is going to be a problem now because you got Lamar Jackson, you got Desean Watson,
Joe Burrow,
you got Trubisky, and then you.
But we laughing now, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he have a comeback, bounce back.
And you got Joe Burrow. So that's a stacked conference right there because there's 3 out of those 4 quarterbacks can go take you to the promised land.
Mm-hmm.
We know Joe Burrow can. We know Lamar Jackson is on his way up, and then Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson, and Trubisky is he's that outlier.
I think my homeboy was saying Deshaun Watson might be facing some suspension.
Yep, probably. Yep.
I don't get that. I mean, how do I not get no criminal charges, but then y'all? Anyway,
it don't make sense. I agree. It don't make no sense.
I don't get it. Like y'all gonna do an investigation more thorough or something? Like what the fuck?
It don't make no sense.
They say because of a code of conduct or something like that.
Probably. Just the fact that it popped up and now, I don't know, man. And it feels weird like that. It's like they got their own laws and regulations over there. So it's weird how I remember they made a comment about the NFL suspending players for less than they stay, because Ridley got suspended for the season because of the betting, and they like how you get suspended more for betting than you do for whooping a woman's ass.
Yes.
It was just like this.
Bro.
We got questions. NFL has always been questionable in regards to their policies and procedures.
For sure, bro. And then they got so many. I mean, I hate to bring it up, bro. I really do. This ain't even what we talking about, but just like that, a lot of it is racial, bro. Like when I watch, like for instance, and listen, Ray Rice, you fucked up your whole career, dog.
Yeah,
your whole career, bro. But when I watch Ray Rice, I'm like, what? Why is his shit so bad? But then you watch somebody like, what was the Browns quarterback? Before, what's the kid out of Texas Tech? I think it was, or
I think I know what you're talking about. You talking about the quarterback? Or you talking about the kicker for the Giants?
The quarterback. It was the kid, bro. He was. It might have been. I might have the college wrong. It might have not been Texas Tech. It was somewhere out of Texas. But either way, bro, the whole Johnny Manziel. Yeah, it was like Johnny Manziel multiple times, bro. Still in the league. He was still hooping. Like I'm like, what? Like. So and then you got motherfuckers like I want to say the hardest goon of all time was, what was your boy's name from the Patriots? He was basically a motherfucking Suge Knight, bro.
Oh shit! You talking about Vince Wilfork?
No, not him. He was a goon though.
He was a goon. I was like,
I was talking about your boy that actually got locked up.
Oh, Hernandez. He was the Grizzly guy.
A whole goon, bro. Like, I'm watching.
He was really about that life.
I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, this is the epitome of stupidity. Like when you say, like, bro, leave the streets alone. Niggas just can't do it. That's a subject for another day, bro. You know what I mean?
No, for real, it really is. I think a lot. I think, that definitely is a conversation for another day. We could definitely get into it. Overall, though, kind of putting a pin on everything.
Yeah, but
Deshaun Watson to the Browns is big. I don't really think there was anything.
Okay,
big.
but this is the last question. Last question. We got to wrap this up. How many wins do the Browns? Can you add to the Browns? I think they went they won 9 games this year, 9-8, something.
They
like
at least give you. I think they win like 8 or 9 wins. I think
in that conference, they're probably what, the second best team.
I think they're the third best team.
You think that the Ravens?
I think the Ravens and the Bengals are a better team.
I think the Bengals take a step back this year coming up.
Yeah, I think
they didn't do anything to really change much. Motherfuckers gonna be ready for that Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow connection. They still gonna put up numbers, but I think
they need a line. I think they draft a line. They draft him some protection because he's running for a damn.
Well, yes, but they also gonna have a very tough schedule, bro. They went to the.
They went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're not going back.
They're not going back. They might not make the playoffs. That's not rare to see in the NFL when you get that playoff schedule. You got to play everybody that made the playoffs plus everybody in your conference twice. It's like, bro, like the Browns, I think are going to be a surprise. They're not going to win shit. I'm not expecting them to be like elite or dominant or contend, but I think that adding Desean Watson, you know what I'm saying, it's a breath of fresh air.
That's at least 10 games. What do you say?
That's what I was going with it. I was saying 10. I think you're a few games above 500, and that's actually commendable. I think
you get the wild card.
There you go, and then you lose in the first round to say Kansas City. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who fucking knows? But yeah, man, yeah, it's interesting, bro. We had more shit to talk about, but it's looking like this gonna be the end of the new Blaq. You know what I mean? For today,
we're running out of
time. You know what I mean? As usual, bro.
There's a lot to talk about. We did some new content, so we got some cool. We might separate this from the reactions. Just drop this off the strength of just a podcast, and then do the
timestamp shit.
Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, man. Make sure y'all go on that. Like I said, like this video, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, comment. Let us know what y'all think about this NFL news. Desean Watson going to the Browns. What do you think about March Madness? What do you think about the NBA playoffs around the corner? Let us know, man. We gonna come back with some more heat next week. Right. And yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday or wherever y'all watch this. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, Ant?
Man, I ain't got nothing for y'all, bro. It was fun, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? We still figuring this whole new Blaq thing out. You know what I mean? And so just ride with us, man, for a couple more weeks, bro. I promise you, we gonna get the hang of this. We gonna get a rhythm going. You know what I'm saying? And we want y'all to come along with us. So, you know what I mean? We'll see y'all right back here. You know what I'm saying?
Next week we're gonna be bigger, better, and blacker. So until next time, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.